hallelujah. I want to encourage somebody. I don't know what you're going through. In times like these, I need a Savior. In times like these, I need.
Daddy, they went to buy me this something.
Yes, baby, God is going to provide.
Your God is in control.
40 years in the wilderness, He provided for their journey. So why should I worry myself when Jehovah Jireh hears me? And He shall supply all my needs according to His riches in glory. So I not worry myself at all. Oh no, no, no. My God is in control. Think about Elijah when there was famine in the land. Who provided? Nobody but the big man. From the brook at Cherith to the widow of Zarephath, Mama Daddy, Mama Sustainer, and moreover, He is faithful to His words and His promise. To those who trust in Him, it is forever. In Jesus' name, He will never fail. 40 years in the wilderness, He provided for their journey. So why should I worry myself when Jehovah Jireh hears me? And He shall supply all my needs according to His riches in glory. So I know worry myself.
Have you heard about Casa Joe Funeral Sales and Services, located in the Garden Parish of St. Anne in the beautiful town of Monique? In case you don't know, Casa Joe offers services at affordable rate. Casa Joe specializes in embalming, casket, chariot, tent, funeral program, wreath, headstone, button, bookmarkers, and gospel band, and many more. Feel free to contact Casa Joe today at 876-596-8212 or 876-784-9081, or you could send them an email at casajoefuneralservices@gmail.com. For a special discount, tell them that you were sent there by Chat with the Jacksons. Call now.
It's that time again when you're planning your birthday parties, your funeral, your wedding, your anniversary, your family gathering, family reunion, and looking for equipment to rent or even to buy. Look no further than Rick Sales and Rental. Rick specializes in bouncebout, merry-go-round, trampoline, trackless train, snow cone machine, popcorn machine, hot dog machine, tables, chair, tent, pots, pans, knife, fork, and spoon, and many more. Contact Rick today at 631-829-7443 for your discount. Tell him that you were sent there by Chat with the Jacksons. Rick will also encourage you to continue to practice social distancing when you find the best. Why continue to look? Rick is waiting for your call. Call now.
Hello, my name is Susan Jackson from Techie Back Loan Services, located on Main Street in Monique in the parish of St. Anne, Jamaica, West Indies. Techie Back Loan Services is a company that offers short-term loans with very affordable rates. If you're looking for a loan to facilitate an occasion such as a birthday, a wedding, whatever that occasion may be, well, look no further. Techie Back Loan Services will be there for that reason. Now you may ask, how do I contact Techie Back Loan Services? Well, you can contact Karen at 876-871-6130 or Roanna K at 876-289-9319 or Fitzroy at 347-567-6770. Techie Back Loan Services will alleviate all your stress. After all, we're the best. Consider Techie Back Loan Services. Thank you.
Send a shout out to the Jacksons family. And I'm telling you, better days coming. So just hold on. Yeah, man. Better days coming, no need for worry. Life too short, you need for glory. Jesus Christ, me give the glory for my testimony. Better days coming, no need for worry. Life too short, you need for glory. Jesus Christ, me give the glory. I'm a testimony. Tune into the Jackson every Tuesday night, 8 p.m. US time.
Good night, each and every one of you. Welcome to another edition of Chat with the Jacksons. We just want to say thank you to you all for tuning in to us each and every Tuesday night. We, as usual, don't take it for granted. We know that there are so many other Facebook lives that you could have been watching, but you have obliged us, and here you are watching with us. So thank you. Tonight, as always, we have a very interesting topic. And as always, we want our viewers to be interactive with us. Give us your thoughts, your opinions. And as usual, we agree to disagree. So thank you. Sit back and chat with the Jacksons.
And I must say that my wife, you're looking good as ever. And
Thank you, love. So are you.
And I just can't get tired of saying. I just can't get tired of saying that. I need to be in the camera a little more. I can't get tired of saying how wonderful and beautiful you look.
Oh,
and I must say that I'm so thankful when God sent you my way.
Oh, give a kiss for
that. Amen. I have to work hard for that kiss.
Oh, inside joke.
Okay. So before we get started, I want to encourage you that you should go over and check us out on YouTube. Our YouTube is up and running, and that's Chat with the Jacksons. Just take a look over there, and I know we will start out slow with the YouTube, but we will be building on it. So we want you to go over, take a look, and tell us how it look over there on YouTube. That Chat with the Jacksons. And I must say that we have different equipment tonight.
Lord help us.
And God help us, because our engineer is not on board tonight. So I said, I'm gonna sweat it out. But if we get if my buttons don't work for me, or if I don't work the buttons right, because the buttons are there, then we will move over to where we started 2 years ago. But I think I'm going good so far, if I might pat myself on the back.
Yes, you're doing an awesome job.
So with that out of the way, my wife already made her introduction. Then we're glad that you joined us. And tonight we will have in our spotlight Sister Corey Brooks. We know her as Corey B, but her name is Corey Brooks, and she will join us somewhere about 10 minutes to 9. And Corey Brooks is from the Journey Radio, and she will tell us more about that. She will tell us about her book. We also want you to tune in to Blazing Gospel Radio with DJ Robert. It comes on every Thursday at 8 and Sunday at 8 p.m. And his first anniversary concert is coming up. We are selling tickets for that concert. So we want you to support this event. It's a good event. And before we get started, we might just run his ad for the concert, and then my wife will take the floor. Stay with us while we listen to this ad for the concert. If you need a ticket, you could just let us know tonight, and we will have the ticket for you for the concert. Take a listen.
Hey, 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 it's here for the first time when Blazing Gospel Radio presents its first anniversary concert at the Springvale Foursquare Gospel Church. Ministers Jeline Minto, Brother H. Harvey, Ronald Brown, Christopher Clark, Minister Hopton Willis, Minister Alicia Spence, Minister Howdy. They will all be a part of the lineup. Our MCs will be Reverend Fitzroy Edwards and DJ Robert from Blazing Gospel Radio. Cost of the tickets, $1,000, 1,000 Jamaican dollars. And if you want to pay at the gate, the cost will be 1,200 Jamaican dollars. That is quite reasonable, isn't it? I know you want to make your order. So in order to make your order, yes, I said it, in order to make your order, you need to call 876-344-4309 or 876-984-3008. The concert is going to be held on the 12th of February 2022. Yes, you heard me, the 12th of February 2022, and it will commence at 5:30 p.m. Yes, come out and let us have a wonderful time in the Lord and be blessed.
After Corey B, then we're gonna try and get brother DJ Robert for a minute to talk to us more about this concert. Okay, my wife, the floor is now yours.
Okay, so thank you again for joining Chat with the Jacksons. And I'm just going to jump right into it tonight. Our topic tonight is dun, da, da, da. What is our topic?
Learn to accept me for who I am
rather
instead
than
of
who you want me to be.
be.
Yes. Accepting me.
Repeat that again.
Accepting me for who I am rather than who you want me to be. And as we, when we came up with that topic, we put it on ourselves and try to dissect the topic as to how we're going to bring it to our viewers. And as we as human beings, we always, and let me go with a relationship setting. You meet someone and you're dating and everything. You're seeing what that person wants you to see until you really get to know that person. And then you start seeing that person's true colors. We all have our individual personalities. We all have our flaws. We all have things about us that we ourselves would want to change, right? And we know that about ourselves, but we don't necessarily want someone else to tell us that this particular trait about you needs to be changed. And speaking from a woman's point of view or a woman's perspective, we as women, most women, oftentimes, want to change our spouse. And I don't necessarily see it as a bad thing. Maybe there are little quirks about our spouses that we need to talk about. And by doing so, gradually they'll change those ways. Sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. But and then again, it all depends on your approach too. Because if you come at someone very aggressively, you need to change this about you, and that person's gonna look at you like you're crazy, right? It's all about your approach to the situation. What do you think, honey?
Well, it depends on when you said it's all about your approach to the situation. It depends because women always come with an approach, but they know exactly where they are heading, and they know even before they meet you that they want to change you. So they will just come up with an approach. but it all depends.
I don't think it's an
Uh,
immediate change, not immediately. I think it's a gradual process.
yeah, it's a gradual process, but then what if I don't want to change?
But what if it's a situation that's affecting the relationship? Right? What if it's something that's not benefiting the relationship and you genuinely care about that person, but that one particular thing needs to be amended, needs to, or rather be eliminated for that matter? Then if you genuinely care about that person, you would want to say to yourself, this relationship means a lot to me. Let me try to change this thing about me, right? It may not happen overnight. It's a gradual process, but at least you have taken the initiative to, say to yourself, this will improve our relationship, right? And I genuinely care about this person. So yeah, let me venture into the waters and try to.
So because I mean, men, we are wired differently,
Oh yes, you have said that a
right?
million
And
times.
we are not into too much of the changing. So it all depends. Like I said, my technician said my favorite word now would be on the show is all depends. Now he said my favorite term now is to send it back. Everything we order from Amazon, and his dad said send it back. He said no, keep it. You're gonna need it. He said send it back. So he changed it from all depends, but it all depends because
Depends on what.
it might be something that I don't want to change,
But
right?
then
But
if that
you
relationship, if your relationship means a lot to you, why wouldn't you want to take the initiative to try to change that situation or change that behavior?
you see, but it all depends too because you might think that this is important to change. A man might think that that's nothing and I don't want to change it. So we have to be like deep. Give me an example. Like what would you want me to change?
No, I'm not gonna put you on the spot
Put me on the
like that.
spot. Put me
No,
on the
no, no,
spot.
no, 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 no. I'm just gonna be in a general consensus of things. Um, you may say, as a woman, um, in a new relationship with someone, male for that matter. Um, let's say that person is a smoker, right?
Hmm.
Um, I genuinely care about that person, but that habit is really not acceptable, right? And I may come to you from a point where um it's not healthy for you. It's not, how is it benefiting your health? I may come, with that approach. Um, maybe I'll look up some statistics showing, okay, well, it's not good for your lungs, those type of things. And because of the fact that I care about you, I would you know, want for you to look at it from that angle to say, well, I'm spending all this money each and every week buying cigarettes and I'm puffing away, and it's not something that's healthy for me. So, yeah, and the fact that I care about you, I would, bring that up.
Right, but you might talk to me about that because I'm not a smoker. But when you take at a smoker
Mm-hmm.
now, they might think that you're crazy because they're thinking that a lot of people will say, um, listen, um, I smoke and that's what keep me going. When I have problem, I go and take a puff. So I'm saying that before we even get rooted in our relationship, I think we should go over these things. Make sure this is things that you can live with or you can't live with.
But
But don't
sometimes,
wait.
sorry. Go ahead.
I must stop because one one
Okay.
one viewer told me I keep talking over you. So as soon as I hear you open, then I'm gonna stop.
Continue.
Right. So we have to talk about these things before, because too often we jump into relationship, because him look good or she looks good, and she have it going on, and I must get her. So we want to get into the relationship, but then when we get into the relationship, that's the time I'm going to try to change you. What I need to do is deal with these changes before we get into the relationship.
But sometimes you while you're dating, you don't see these particular things until when you're fully rooted in the relationship, then you start seeing stuff coming out of the woodworks. In terms of women, right? We may get into a relationship with a male, and you're a certain weight at that time, but gradually, your weight may fluctuate. It may either go up or down, and your partner is now starting to compare you to another person. Well, when I met you, you were X weight. Now you're, and wants you to now um, join a gym, or just, you know, the way that the approach then from that person is not very, how should I say? It's not more on a positive side. It's more, it's coming at you in a negative way. If that person was supposed to come to me in a positive way, then I'll be receptive to say, well, yes, I've gained a few pounds, so let me join a gym, or we could join the gym together. But if you come at me in a negative way, degrading me, then I will look at you sideways, number one. And, who are you to tell me, I've gained weight or whatever?
Mm-hmm.
But it should be done in a way that is not making that person feel, very small, so to speak.
Okay.
Because, of course, self-confidence and self-acceptance is very important. We in our society today, especially women, the pressure to maintain a certain figure, the pressure to just about everything in terms of your looks, in terms of the way you dress. There is so much coming at women that we sometimes get caught up in, these things that we tend to lose ourselves sometimes. But you have to always remember who you are, right? Not everybody's cut out to be a size 2. Not everybody's cut out to be a size 8. We have all different sizes, all different personalities, all different skin tone, and so on and so forth. So for your partner to put you in a particular category, okay, you have to be a certain weight, you have to this, you have to do that. It's like a dictatorship sort of relationship, right? Because you're supposed to accept me for who I am, not for who you want me to be.
Amen. Amen. I want to say welcome to Sister Izzy. Sister Izzy have a program on every Tuesday, and Sister Izzy is over on YouTube. And we want to say welcome, Sister Izzy. We want to say welcome to Deacon John from Barbados. There's a musician. We'll be hearing maybe one of his song tonight. Welcome, and welcome one and all. We want to welcome Keisha Peart. Keisha Peart has been with us from day one, and we want to big up World Changer Gospel Show. So let's go back and say, I think Mr. Carter said, absolutely nothing is wrong with change. The problem is good intention, but wrong application. Once the approach is correct good. And that's my point. The approach,
Yeah. And,
the approach. We have to, and I have here. You have to be careful how you try to change others,
right.
especially your spouse. The approach. You see, like I always like leave my pants on the floor. Don't laugh like that is true. You laugh like that is true. But like for men who leave their clothes on the floor, I believe in changes like that. I believe that I'm thinking about this though, honey. I'm gonna start to help you cleaning the bathroom.
Oh, Jesus.
But while you say that, you must tell everybody that I did the laundry for the last 3 weeks.
Yeah. Oh, yes. Yes.
All of them.
Shock me.
Just the big comforter. Me not get comfortable with the comforter here. But and
as you just to interject for a second, being a little transparent. I remember one time you were actually being nice and thoughtful by doing the laundry, but you put my silk blouse in the washing machine and totally ruined it. But I was upset for a very long time, but it was the thought that counts. So now, again, it's all about your approach. Now you're taught how to, separate certain things then.
Yeah, but I like when you come and tell me that thank you for doing the laundry. I've been doing it for 3 weeks.
And I did say thank you.
Oh, you did? Okay, I didn't hear.
Come on, Jay.
I needed dumpling for the soup. Friday, Saturday too. And while we had that, let's be transparent. Because after I needed dumpling and I want to do something else, and I say to you, can I help do, I don't remember what. You said, if I want. No, you can't tell me if I want. You can't tell a man that because a man don't really want.
Listen.
A man don't really want.
There's a story behind that, the whole scenario, which we will not get into. That's why my response was, if you want to.
Bella Blair says she loved the example that you use about smoking.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. I don't know if I would pick up a smoker.
Well,
why you say that? I know of an example. I know of a couple. As a matter of fact, he didn't even know that she was a smoker until after they get married.
Well, that's again my point being, when you're in the dating stage, there's so many things that are not brought to light because you're busy trying to impress each other, right? That you conceal a lot of things until when you're now in a position where you're so comfortable with each other, now everything is coming out of the woodworks, right? And going back to the smoking example, again, like I said, I would not come at you in, you need to stop smoking, because that wouldn't be the right approach. Again, like I said, if I came at you or, with the notion of the health aspect of it, then maybe you will think about it and say, well, this is not good for me. I may get lung cancer and it's just going to smell up my clothes all the time. And, think about it, in that way versus just coming at you in a negative light, and going back to from a woman's perspective also with the weight issue. A lot of women, after having children, your weight changes. God bless the women that, as the quote, you snap back immediately. A lot of us don't snap back immediately. And a lot of women put this additional pressure on themselves to snap back like 2 months after this child is born, right? Because of fear of losing
you have men listening the snapback thing at first when they said it. I was wondering what is the snapback. So
Getting back to the shape that you were originally at,
okay,
right? So for clarification.
okay,
Yeah, and again, that's an additional pressure. Now you're dealing with a newborn. You may be going through postpartum, and here you are in a position to please your partner as well as pleasing society. You're not really doing it for yourself so much, right? You're doing it to please other people. So,
okay. Mr. Carter said, okay. He said most times we are changed by our partner without even knowing, and that I think that's powerful because I think that a woman can lead a man with tread. Yeah, but she just don't know that. And
explain.
sometimes she gives up. I didn't want to get too much into it because I think Bella Blair and Mr. Carter and I was going back and forth with this. But most men, a woman, I mean, I get a license for kill tonight. but most women have the power over the man, but they give it up, right? And they give it up. The man just walk in because honestly, if that man really wants you, right, and you stick out and said, all right, I'm interested, but you have to cut the smoking. That man gonna cut the smoking. But guess what a woman do? She back off in a day or two, and the man just go right back into the smoking.
Because
But if you hold on and to everything, hold on to everything, because a man is coming for everything. But you hold on to everything, sex, kissing, all of that, and so forth, and you can lead that man with a trend.
Well, I tend to see it from a different angle because of the mere fact that you don't want to be sounding like a broken record, right? If this person has a particular trait about them that is not accepting to you, and you have had several conversations with that person, and it's more or less like talking to a brick wall, of course you're gonna be, you're gonna get to a point where you're like, listen, I'm not even gonna bother with this anymore, right? So I don't think
No,
you
but
should be ever so persistent
no, but I'm
if that
telling you,
person is not even showing you a little inch of wanting to try to change that behavior or that habit.
because you let go, and I can stop sweating now because I can see our engineer is with us, so I can stop sweating now. I'm just press up some wrong button. and, and we must let him know that how much we appreciate him.
Yes, we
He
certainly do.
celebrates his anniversary
Happy
to
anniversary.
him and his lovely wife, and he just celebrated an anniversary on Sunday. And we just want him to know publicly how much we love and appreciate the entire family.
Yes,
And we
yes,
must say to the wife, to Mrs. McKinnon, that thank her for lending her husband to us
yes.
even at 12 o'clock at night. Um, he might fear run me on my bed and whatever. So
Yeah, and
we,
I have
we,
to
we
be
do
wondering
we do
why you
appreciate
still up.
we do
But nevertheless,
appreciate them.
yes, we certainly do. And happy anniversary. We wish you many more anniversaries, long life, happiness, God's blessings.
Right. And to the viewers, if you were born or have an anniversary in the month of February, don't be shy. Let us know, and we will announce your birthday on your anniversary on that day. We will put it up on Facebook. Don't be shy. Continue to share the program. Go over to a YouTube channel. If you have not yet subscribed, subscribe to a YouTube channel, Chat with the Jacksons. We are up live, and and my wife is looking elegant. If you're on Facebook, you're not seeing her.
Wow.
If
Am I
you
going to
go
get
o-
some money or something?
If you go over to YouTube and take a look at her, my,
Wow.
my.
Oh, thank you. What,
Oh,
a
time.
vacation? You're planning a vacation or something?
Okay. What did Mr. Carter say? Let's get back into it.
Okay. So, I think you read what Mr. Carter
I
said.
did. Okay, then what did brother Gordon say?
Okay, he said change can happen. Oh, sorry, I just dropped the phone. Change can happen either either willing or by request, but the greatest change is when you change for a purposely being asset for the growth and development of the relationship. Yes, and I agree 100%. If that relationship means a lot to you, you're gonna go the extra mile to want to change that particular behavior, that particular way of speaking to your spouse as well, because that's important too. Whatever it is that has a negative influence on your relationship, you will want to take the initiative to change. Don't be so aggressive to say, well, this is how I am, take it or leave it. A lot of relationships rather dissolve based on that particular line, take me or leave me, right? Instead of sitting down and having a meaningful conversation about, okay, so, honey, the way you do a particular thing, it's not very, it doesn't come off well. And Jay may say to me, Susan, the way you do something, try to find ways of how to bridge the gap, so to speak, by amending those traits, those ways to make the relationship, work better. Instead of coming at me, well, so you're getting 5 pounds. Well,
You're just sit down by the 5 pounds.
Not that I did,
Not
of
because,
course.
not because I'm gaining the weight.
No,
you
no,
know,
no,
sit
no,
down by
no.
the 5 pounds. But I think he was trying to get away from something though, because I look back at it and Mr. Carter with it, I did not read Mr. Carter's comment. He says sometimes the partner have no choice but to hold the bull by the horn. The situation can be of such that a little pressure become necessary for the good for the person and by extension the relationship.
Yes, that's true. Because, okay, example, you may be saying to me, oh, well, I have a problem. I'm going back to the weight issue. I have a problem with your weight or whatever. But yesterday, when I'm in the street, walking down the street with you, I'm getting all these cat calls and, all these compliments or whatever, and I may be saying to myself, why can't you, accept me for who I am, the way I am, right? Versus trying to telling me that I have to go on a diet or I have to go to the gym and, yeah, more or less like telling me, okay, it's my way or the highway, right?
Oh, okay. I see. Sister Izzy saying that's her brother. You gotta monitor the YouTube. Her brother' birthday is on February 14th.
Okay, greetings. Oh,
Yeah.
February. Oh, Valentine's Day.
Okay,
The
and
day
that's
of
a day.
love.
That's a day after. Maybe if you want, if it's okay, Sister Izzy, just give us his name so we'll make sure we keep a record of that, and then we can have it up for
Yeah.
February 14th.
Oh, bear in mind that, we have an interview to do tonight as well. So
We have 5 minutes. We have 5 more minutes before we go and find Sister Corey Brooks and talk with her. But I have a question. you love me, and we are in a relationship, but there are certain things that I don't want to change.
Such
Um,
as?
um, Such as I don't really want to knead the dumpling. Is the dumpling you need or the flour? You need the flour and it becomes the dumpling, right?
Uh-huh.
If I don't want to help clean in the kitchen, if I don't want to do the laundry no more, which I've been doing for like 3 weeks, um, what would you do? Would that be something that would bother you? Would you walk away from the relationship?
Well, those are things that those are not like major things to say, I'll walk away from the relationship. It's very good to be helpful, you know, because we both work outside of the home, and it's only fair that all of these things are done together. I may do it one week, you may do it the following week, but if it's where everything is placed on me, then there's going to be conflict, right? It's
Exactly.
not necessarily that I'm going to walk away from the relationship, because, like I said, those are not things that, would make someone. Maybe some people walk away based on those things, but I think, again, that's where communication comes in. You sit and you speak with your spouse and let them know that, listen, um, at this particular time, I'm tired. Can you now do the laundry, or can you now make the dinner, and so on and so forth, right? So I'm not placed on this planet to be cooking 24/7, 365 days of the year, or doing laundry or housework on a whole, for that matter, right? Because we both um, have laundry. We both do need to eat. So why not both split all of these different chores, right?
Okay, sister, thanks for that. Sister Erica McBean says this man usually watch his football game and his hockey game for hours, certain time each week. Now there's a newborn in the picture, and she is trying to show him now that he have to change his lifestyle.
Right.
Is that right?
By cutting down on the hours he spent in front of the TV. He sometimes cannot understand why he have to give up his game time. Well, in a situation like that, when the game time comes, I will just place the baby right there, take my pocketbook, and say, "See you in about 3 hours.
Yeah,
You
but
deal with the baby."
yeah, but that could go another way too, that could go another
How
way.
so?
You could try and get him to say, okay, because you might know that his football time is coming up. So maybe the 3 hours before, prior to that, then you have him take care of the baby and whatever. But if you know that this man is a football junkie, and you're gonna bring the baby come right around the football time,
But
that
what
might
if?
that might start a problem. That might start a problem right there.
But what if 3 hours prior she had to be doing the laundry, she had to tend to other kids, right? Um, then what? She's tired. So you may have to forego football sometime, or tape it, or whatever. Watch the reruns later in
Okay.
order to help with this child.
Okay, Sister Michelle Lane, welcome. And she's saying that what she missed and what's the topic about. And the topic is how do I accept others for who they are rather than who you want them to be? How do I accept others for who they are rather than who you want them to be? Okay, Bella Blair. Before Bella Blair, I see Cordell. Cordell make a good point here, and Cordell says some person can't change no matter what you do.
I just
nah
think
go
that's a
change.
cop out. Everybody has the potential to change, right? They, because of ignorance, a lot of people don't take the initiative to change whatever that behavior is. But everybody have the potential to change.
Yeah, but everybody have the potential to change, but not everybody gonna change.
Well, if that relationship is meaningful to you, right? Then why wouldn't you want to change?
That's a good question. But some people just don't believe in changing.
Well,
Some people
if that
just don't
person is
believe
not
in
going to change and it's a detriment to the relationship, then might as well you dissolve the relationship, because if you're going to, tell me point blank, I'm not changing for you or nobody else. This is who I am. Take me or leave me. Then well, I'm not going to take you. I'm leaving, right? Because I'm putting in my time and my energy and my effort and everything into this relationship to make it, or to try to make it work. And you're just being stagnant. You're just being tough-headed. You're just being arrogant and all of these, adjectives, right? So to me, that's telling me that this relationship is not as meaningful to you as it is to me. So, I am going to take my little self and go find somebody else that is gonna appreciate me for me, right? And appreciate the qualities that I exhibit and the qualities that I want from a relationship, or from a spouse rather. Because of course you're not willing to bend in any way, form, or fashion regarding making this relationship meaningful. So
Okay. Well, that's good. Want to welcome everyone. Just look at what Bella Blair says there. Man must cook and special day, like Valentine's Day and birthday,
no,
so
I
the
don't think.
ladies can feel special.
Yes, I don't think it's just all about yes, that's appreciative, yes, and they should, take the initiative to make your spouse feel special. And I don't necessarily think it's just on Valentine's Day and whatever. Make us feel special every day,
Exactly,
right?
exactly. But especially on those special days.
Right. And yeah. Cook for me. Go get me some lobster tails.
Well, that's not cooking for you.
What do you mean? You're gonna cook them.
If I get a lobster tail, then I'm not cooking for you.
Why? Aren't you gonna cook
Because-
it?
Oh, you mean go get it and
And
cook it
cook
for
it,
you?
exactly.
You get it and cook it for you. Okay, I
Yes,
understand.
and get me a nice bottle of wine to go with it too,
Lord have mercy.
and
No.
a couple bottles of perfume.
Yeah, we'll call pasta for this one.
No, but it's important. I mean,
We have to call pasta for this one.
you have to. You have to, and vice versa. Don't get me wrong. Now, we also have to make our men feel special. It's not all about, Valentine's Day. It's not all about the women. Men are involved too, but it's more geared towards women. But we also have to take the initiative to make the men feel special as well. So the bottom line is, we all are made a certain way, right? We all have different personalities, different traits, some good, some bad. However, when it comes to a relationship, we have to be willing to compromise
Okay.
in
so
order to make the
wait.
relationship work.
Let's compromise now and go and find Sister Corey.
Wait, no,
Sister Corey Brooks, because Sister Corey
wrapping it
Brooks.
up.
We'll come back and wrap it up because she have this show coming up at 10 o'clock.
Oh, yeah, that's
we will
right.
talk more about it. So let's stay with us while we go and find Sister Corey Brooks.
If you are looking for inspiration, I have got the book for you. A Journey Not Yet Complete by Corey Cunningham Brooks. Get your copy today. You can get your copy at Amazon.com or you can call 876-802-0133. 876-802-0133. Get your copy now.
And that was a ad from Sister Corey Brooks. Good night, Sister Corey Brooks. Can you hear me?
I'm hearing you loudly and clearly. Good night to you
night.
and Sister Jackson.
Good night. Good night.
Praise Jesus. And I love your colors.
Thank you.
I'm someone from bright colors. I love bright colors. Welcome to chat with the Jackson, Sister Corey Brooks.
Thank you so much.
We're trying to nail you down from a little while now, but we know that you're a very, very busy person. So we don't take it lightly that you lend us a couple minutes tonight so we could just have a little chat with you. And tonight, as we see Corey Brooks, and we'll just jump right into it because I don't think we are no more stranger. Corey Brooks is from the Journey Radio, which we partner with Blazing Gospel Show, and I know that bigger things coming up in the making. So we getting to know each other, and I just want you to tell the audience who is Sister Corey Brooks. If someone should ask, who is Corey Brooks?
All right. I'd like to start off by saying that Corey Brooks is a daughter of the King of all kings and the Lord of all lords. And I could almost stop there because I think that's the most important thing about me, the most noteworthy thing about me, that I am a daughter of the King. But there's some other things that people would probably be interested in knowing, so I'm going to mention them as well. I'm the daughter of Dawn and Lassus Cunningham. I'm the wife of Kenroy St. George Brooks, and I like to call his middle name St. George. Yes, I'm the mother of Danielle, Caleb, and Samora Lee. I am a member of the Brownstown Baptist Church, where I'm a Sunday school teacher. I am a radio host, an author. Yes, I think that's basically it. Yes.
Okay, and now I heard your author. Tell us a little more about your book, Sister Corey.
All right. So the title of the book is A Journey Not Yet Complete, and what it is an anthology. So it's a collection of poetry and quotation. It's a book of inspiration. That's how I look at it. And how I know that it inspires is that the persons who have purchased it, the persons who have read it, have said to me that they felt inspired by it. I remember one of the most recent persons who made a purchase said to me that they were reading it and it felt as if it was talking to them. You understand? And it was speaking to their situation. And let me just quickly say that I can take no credit for that. I cannot say that it's because of how great a writer I am why it is so inspiring. But it's so inspiring because God is the one who, I believe, downloaded all of that into me to put on paper so that others will be inspired by it. And let me just say as well that it firstly inspired me.
Wow. Okay.
Yes, my brother?
Okay, I wasn't hearing it for a minute. Okay.
Oh.
Okay, go ahead. You said firstly it inspired you and then we lost you.
Oh, that's the last thing I said.
Okay.
And then I was finished.
Okay. Because I'm watching. I think it's with me because I'm watching two different screens. So one screen finished before the
multitasking.
Okay, I'm watching two different. I'm sorry. So
That's fine.
yeah, the title of the book jumps out at me: A Journey Not Yet Complete.
Mhm.
Um, where did you come up with that the topic for the book?
Well, when I felt as if I was finished and I looked at it and I say, there could probably be more to this, I said to myself, there could be a part two to it.
Mm.
And also, I look at it also as something having to do with my life. I believe I'm on a journey. The truth is, we're all on a journey, right? And our journey isn't complete. The fact that we're still here breathing, talking to each other, means that we have not come to the end of our journey. So it has to do with the fact that the book, there's going to be more to this book. And also the fact that the book speaks about things that we experience in life and how life is a journey. And the fact that we're still here means that our journey is not yet complete. There's more out there to be achieved. There's more out there to be experienced. That kind of a thing.
Okay, okay, and I don't know if we can see a movie in the making from the journey
Well,
I complete.
it's not impossible.
Nothing is
I believe
impossible.
it's possible. I
Okay,
believe it is.
but
Mhm.
the title of the book, it have anything to do with your radio program?
Well, the book was before the radio program,
Oh, okay.
so the title of the radio program was inspired by the book.
Okay, okay,
Hmm.
all right. So stay with us while we take a listen to Sister Corey Brooks, and we'll be right back.
If you are looking for inspiration, I have got the book for you. A Journey Not Yet Complete by Corey Cunningham Brooks. Get your copy today. You can get your copy at Amazon.com or you can call 876-802-0133. 876-802-0133. Get your copy now.
Okay, thank you, Sister Corinne. I love that commercial. So we can get your book on Amazon, right?
Yes, you
Right,
can.
A
Yes.
Journey Not Yet Complete by Sister Corey Cunningham Brooks.
Yes,
Okay,
brother.
okay, good. I'm getting it together.
Don't mess
Right.
up her name.
Yes, man. You have it together, man. You
Yeah.
have it together.
My wife tell me the thing I do best is messed up names.
Well, apparently you're improving.
I'm trying. You should see me sitting here all night last night trying to pronounce it. Corey Cunningham Brooks. Okay, so tell us more about your show, your the Journey Radio. Tell
All
us
right.
where we can find it, how the time and so forth.
Okay. So the Journey Radio, you can find it on the Zeno app, right? So you can download the app. It's also on online radio box. So you can go to any of those platforms and search for the Journey Radio and click play. Yes. There are a few live programs right now. For example, on a Sunday morning, we have a program, Prayer and the Word, with Sister Sharonia Clark Lindsay. And that's, did I say at 7 a.m. on a Sunday? Yes. And then, of course, DJ Robert is on Sunday evenings and Thursday evenings at 8 p.m. You also have Brother Javardo Gilzine on Fridays at 5 p.m. That's about it now for the live programs, right? For the most part, what we have are recordings of programs that are aired on live. You understand? So we have the replay of the programs that are aired live. And also, I'm with Kingdom Sound Radio as well. And so on a Saturday, I have a program on Kingdom Sound Radio called The Journey. The one that's aired on a Tuesday night on The Journey Radio, which is coming up at 10 tonight, is called The Journey Continues. But the one on a Saturday is called The Journey with Corey B. And that's on Kingdom Sound Radio. and it's at 12 noon on a Saturday, Jamaica time.
Okay, okay, that's good. That's good. And we need to go over there and check out Sister Corey Brooks. So before we let you go, Sister Corey, because I know that DJ Robert is a hard man to catch. So I just want to talk. I want to talk a little about his concert coming up, and then I'll allow you if you want to chime in on the topic for tonight. And please be on
All
my
right.
please be on my side and
Oh,
not on my
Lord,
wife's
here we
side.
go.
Okay, so we know on the 12 of
Of
February.
February.
Okay, let's listen to the commercial to his ad, and then we'll come back and talk about it.
Hey, 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 it's here for the first time when Blazing Gospel Radio presents its first anniversary concert at the Springvale Foursquare Gospel Church. Ministers Jeline Minto, Brother H. Harvey, Ronald Brown, Christopher Clark, Minister Hopeton Willis, Minister Alicia Spence, Minister Howdy. They will all be a part of the lineup. Our MCs will be Reverend Fitzroy Edwards and DJ Robert from Blazing Gospel Radio. Cost of the tickets, $1,000, 1,000 Jamaican dollars. And if you want to pay at the gate, the cost will be 1,200 Jamaican dollars. That is quite reasonable, isn't it? I know you want to make your order. So in order to make your order, yes, I said it, in order to make your order, you need to call 876-344-4309 or 876-984-3008. The concert is going to be held on the 12th of February 2022. Yes, you heard me, the 12th of February 2022, and it will commence at 5:30 p.m. Yes, come out and let us have a wonderful time in the Lord and be blessed.
Okay, okay. That's Blazing Gospel Radio first anniversary. That's gonna take place. The concert gonna take place on the 12th, right, of February at 5:30. And you want to tell us from your head maybe just a couple of the artists that's gonna be there. Um,
Well, I am Minister Harvey. We also have Sister Julian Minto, Minister Alicia Spence, Minister Howdy. Those are the names I'm remembering right now.
Christopher.
Forgive me if I didn't call.
right, Christopher
Christopher
Clark
Clark.
and
Right,
Upton Willis,
right,
Alicia
right.
Spence.
Alison, yes, I
Okay.
mentioned her.
Okay,
Yes.
good, good. Right, so
But
this.
what I want the viewers to, let me just chime in to say this. Viewers, you're going to be a part of history when you attend this concert. You need to, all of us want to be a part of something great, right?
Right, right.
And this right here is history. It's the first ever concert being put on by Blazing Gospel Radio. You don't want to say that you weren't there.
Exactly.
You need to be there. You want to be a part of history, right?
Exactly,
Yeah, man. You need to get
exactly.
the ticket.
And or a lucky person might win a ticket tonight. We're gonna have Sister Corey giving away a ticket, but she's gonna ask you not just like that. You have to answer a question for it.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yes.
okay, so you could ask the question now, Sister Corey, and then we will come back and do a closing. But before you do that, if you Blazing Gospel Radio, I just like I like their style because they didn't leave out people. If you're living in England, Canada, America, wherever you are, you could be a part of
Right.
this package.
That's right.
You could, if you want a ticket, you could send me a Zelle or a Cash App at my number 347-567-6770, and you will get your link because we're already giving out links for the concert. So you will be a part of it. But this concert,
Right.
don't think that you're gonna view it. Say I'm just gonna wait till that day. You have to have a pass to enter in
Right.
in the building. So we're gonna
That's
take
right.
the
The
building to
virtual
you.
building.
And it's only 10 US. It's only 10 US. So we want to sell some
Is
tickets. We want to sell some tickets tonight. So what we wanted to do now, Sister Corey, we wanted to give out the question, and then we want you to come back and take a minute and tell us what you think about the topic tonight.
All right. So the question I have is it's a very simple question. It's too easy, really. I really want someone to get this ticket tonight, so I am making it very easy for you. All right.
Okay.
So the question is, what is the difference between the cost of the pre-sold ticket and the at the gate price?
Okay. Well, that's an
So
easy one.
easy.
That's an easy
What
one.
is the difference between you have to do a little math, but it's math that you can do in your head, right? Yeah. Easy,
Oh.
easy.
Oh,
What
Lord.
is the difference between the pre-sold price for the ticket and the at the gate price?
Okay.
Too easy, right?
Sister Yannick is asking you, Sister Corey, if she can answer the question.
You know, I notice that every week Sister Yannick is asking if she can answer the question.
We're going to get her
Sister
ticket, you
Yannick
know.
know better, I know.
We're going to make sure
I think
she.
Sister Yannick know better.
We're going to make sure she pay for her ticket. Right? We're going to make sure she pay for her ticket.
Yes, you have to make sure.
Okay. And we don't want Bella Beer to answer neither.
Because she have winnings already, not true?
Me say she win every week.
Listen.
What's
So it's as if she plans to take a bus load.
I know. We're still waiting on the answer. What's the best part of your book, Sister Corey? The best part that you go back and read a couple times. I know you.
Well, all right. I believe this is how I'm going to answer that question. I believe that each part has, its strength. Each part is there for whomever, whenever they need it. But while you were talking earlier, because you're talking about the whole matter of change, there is actually a section in the book that's subtitled Change.
Wow.
Because as we journey, we need to change some stuff. Because we're not perfect beings. There are things that we need to shed, things we need to get rid of, right?
Right.
And I was looking at the one before I came on entitled Starting Over, right?
Right.
I don't know if you want me to read it quickly.
Yeah, sure. But before you read it, we have Cody and Thomas. And Cody and Thomas is saying $1,200 at the gate, and in person, if before it's $1,000.
Yeah, but I want the difference between. That means you have to do the maths and tell me the answer, Codian.
Okay, Codian, go back to the drawing board table, Codian.
Do the maths and tell us the answer. What's the difference? When you go to primary school and they say, what's the difference between this and that?
Sister,
you must sit down and work out the answer. But this one is easy. You can do it in your head.
Sister Michelle.
So you have the numbers correct. Now work with them to find the difference, Codian.
Sister Michelle said, Michelle Lane said she's working with it. So she said, no. At the gate is more expensive and line is cheaper. We're gonna make sure.
Between
Cordell.
You're right. At the gate, it's more expensive. How much more expensive?
How much more expensive?
Expensive is it? And when you tell me that answer, that is the difference.
Right.
Cordell Van Horn came up with the answer.
What Cordell say?
$200.
Cordell says $200. Pam 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 pam.
Congratulations.
Thank you, Cordell. And she's from my hometown. She's from Montego, so and I didn't even tell her.
You sure, Brother Jackson?
No, me never tell her. My wife sit down beside me and me never call her because I didn't know the question he was gonna ask. Congratulations, Cordell. Write down Cordell information. We get Cordell through the door. We get Cordell through the door on the 12th of February. Okay, continue, Sister
That's
Corey.
right.
Sorry to cut you. So you were telling us about you were saying about the book now talks about changes. See, I'm a good student. Right, continue.
You remember things.
Yes.
All right. So I was saying the poem Starting Over jumped out at me for this particular night. You understand?
Right.
There are times in life when we just have to go back to the drawing board. And I believe that this is what this one is basically about, starting over. And it says, today I'm starting over again. And the again is in capital letters, right? Because, sometimes we started over already. Not true?
Right.
Sometimes as we journey along in life, we have to start over several times because we keep making some mistakes, we keep messing up some stuff and so on, right?
Right.
So today I'm starting over again. I'm believing that this is it. I have decided to take the path of consistency. I'm heading where I am meant to end up. For too long, I have danced between two opinions, been seduced by the piper and his song, carried on as if my soul had no value, as if I had no idea to whom I belong. I've started over before, turned back many times, too many times to mention, too many times to have a reason to smile. But today is different. Don't ask me how, don't ask me why. All I know is that change is needed, and I'm going to give that change a try. Will I be able to do it on my own? No. You see, I've tried it on my own before, and what can I say? I need help. I need God's help. He alone can show the way. I need your help too. So if you see me acting like my yesterday self, reminds me of what I said. Today, I'm starting over again. Yes, I'm starting over today.
You see why God don't make mistakes, that we put it off from last week for, and it just comes right into the topic for tonight. What's the title of the book again, Sister Corey? Just give us
a journey not yet complete.
Can we see the face of it?
All right, I'm not so sure if you'll see it the right way. But sometimes is it?
Yeah, I'm getting it.
Are you seeing it properly? Like
yes, we are getting it. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So definitely, and we can find it on Amazon, right?
Yes.
Exactly.
Or you can call or text me to make an order as well.
Okay, you could. No, you could just type in the information when you get off. Where we could place the order. I'll be ordering mine tomorrow.
Thank you so much.
From Amazon. So
okay, thank you so much.
We want to thank you very much for taking the time out to be with us tonight, Sister Corey. Corey, is the Corey B is the shortening for Brooks? Because I was stuck on Corey B. I was stuck on Corey B, and then I said, okay, maybe it's a shortening for Brooks. So
it is.
Right. So we know you're gonna get ready for your show, and tell us again where we can find you at 10 o'clock.
The Journey Radio.
The Journey Radio. And that journey gonna continue at 10 o'clock. So we want to thank you very much, Sister Corey, for taking time out to talk to us tonight, to tell us more about your book, to talk for Brother DJ Roberts about the concert, which I just can't wait. I just can't wait. And actually, I was planning to be there in person. And Bella Blairwood said, no, I think it was DJ Robert who said, what a problem we have Jackson Fitzroy, Edwards, and DJ Robert in at the same place at the same time. Triple trouble. Okay, Sister Corey, thank you very much. I will meet you at 10 o'clock on the journey.
Yes, my brother.
Okay.
Okay, good night.
Good
night. Thank you so much for having me. The Lord bless you.
Blessing, Sister Corey B. Thanks much.
Just a quick observation. Right after Cordell gave the answer, then Cody gave the answer as well right after. So it's only fitting that we could just give her a ticket as well.
Oh, you're gonna give so Cody.
Yeah.
Cody's gonna get so we give 2 tickets then.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you very much. Okay.
If you are looking for inspiration, I have got the book for you. A Journey Not Yet Complete by Corey Cunningham Brooks. Get your copy today. You can get your copy at Amazon.com or you can call 876-802-0133. 876-802-0133. Get your copy now. Hey, 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 it's here for the first time when Blazing Gospel Radio presents its first anniversary concert at the Springvale Foursquare Gospel Church. Ministers Jeline Minto, Brother H. Harvey, Ronald Brown, Christopher Clark, Minister Hopton Willis, Minister Alicia Spence, Minister Howdy. They will all be a part of the lineup. Our MCs will be Reverend Fitzroy Edwards and DJ Robert from Blazing Gospel Radio. Cost of the tickets, $1,000, 1,000 Jamaican dollars. And if you want to pay at the gate, the cost will be 1,200 Jamaican dollars. That is quite reasonable, isn't it? I know you want to make your order. So in order to make your order, yes, I said it, in order to make your order, you need to call 876-344-4309 or 876-984-3008. The concert is going to be held on the 12th of February 2022. Yes, you heard me, the 12th of February 2022, and it will commence at 5:30 p.m. Yes, come out and let us have a wonderful time in the Lord and be blessed.
Little by little, step by step, ain't gotta be a big one. Moving step by step, little by little, moving on, moving on, moving on. Oh yeah, step by step, moving step by step. Ooh, little by little, step by step. It ain't gotta be a big one. Moving step by step, little by little. Moving on, moving on, moving on. Oh yeah, step by step. Saved by grace, to wonder ways, to heaven, heaven. Jesus paid the price, the ultimate sacrifice for our sins. The life for sinners slain, moving step by step, little by little, step by step. Ain't gotta be a big one. Moving step by step, little by little. Moving on, moving on, moving on. Oh yeah, step by step. Work for the cause, not for the applause of men, of men. Live life to express, not to impress anyone. Give thanks and praises now. Moving step by step, little by little, step by step. It ain't gotta be a big one. Moving step by step, little by little. Moving on, moving on, moving on. Oh yeah, step by step. Have no fear, God is here. He's watching, he's watching, he's watching over you. His eyes are on you.
Okay, so just going back to the topic, as we didn't do a wrap up, so to speak. Well, yeah, we didn't wrap up.
Before you wrap up, we want to say welcome to Pastor Kelly. Pastor Kelly is the big man in the business. I want to be like you, Pastor Kelly, when I grow up. So I'm watching you every Friday night. Okay, wrap up on it.
Okay. So, as we conclude tonight's topic, we can safely say that yes, we all have our flaws, we all have our habits or traits, but when it comes to being in a meaningful relationship, if we consider that relationship meaningful, we should try or endeavor best to amend our habits for the benefit of the relationship. It's not about me, it's about us. And I know sometimes it will take a while for, some people to come out of that comfort zone or that mindset that, okay, I'm not going
to you, then you would take the initiative to want to change for the betterment of the relationship. So thank each and every one of you for joining us tonight. Thank you for your input. We're trying to get it together in terms of the technology, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. We're multitasking. It may seem like we're focusing on you, which we are, but we're multitasking behind the scene. And okay. Yes, we're multitasking behind the scenes. So, yes, it's not as simple as it looks, but we just want to say thank you from the inception of Chat with the Jacksons to today. We want to say thank you to our consistent viewers. We want to say thank you to our new viewers, near and far, wherever you're watching from. And continue to be a part of Chat with the Jacksons. Tell a friend to tell a friend, so to speak. And we love you. We appreciate you. And I don't know if you want to say something.
Okay. I gotta unmute first. We want to ask Sister Marcia Simit to check her message. Sister Marcia Simit, check your message. And I think we'll be back. I don't think we did justice to the topic tonight, so we'll be back next week on a part 2. And I don't know if you're gonna be with us next week.
Well, okay, so a little bit of how should I put it? For a couple of weeks, my husband will be flying solo.
Step by step.
I'll be watching from behind the scenes, and it's all good. It's all good. Just I have to take a little break, well-meaningful break, and hope to come back to our viewers stronger and more interactive. With my co-partner.
Amen. A calf partner. Now, what do you mean co-partner? A calf partner.
My sidekick.
Amen.
So keep us in your prayers and be safe in whatever you do. It's getting rough out there. Wherever you are, whatever part of the world you are, just continue to be mindful of your surroundings. Be safe, pretty much. And we thank you and we love you and we say God bless.
And my name remains Fitzroy Jackson.
And I'm Susan Jackson. And we are Chat with the Jacksons.
We said peace out. We love you and God love you too.
Send a shout out to the Jacksons family. And I'm telling you, better days coming. So just hold on. Yeah, man. Better days coming, no need to worry. Life too short, you need to glory. Jesus Christ, me give the glory. For for my testimony. Better days coming, I need for worry. Life too short, you need for hurry. Jesus Christ, we give the glory. I'm a testimony. Tune into the Jackson every Tuesday night, 8 p.m. US time.